Hi friends, Suzanne here. Welcome to another Wildcard Wednesday video on my YouTube channel and blog. For today's project, I am featuring the Handmade and Heartfelt kit by Stampin Up. This kit contains supplies for one project and 10 cards with 10 envelopes. So they give you, well, I'll show you what they give you. These are the cards you can create. This is the little box, and it gives you like picture type instructions. So those are all the supplies you need, and then they detail each card on the inside there. And basically, let's see what the coordinating colors are: basic beige, crumb cake, Lost Lagoon, petal pink, secret sea, and very vanilla. That is the stamp set. So there is a little description of all the words, and you can mix and match. You get secret sea, a Stampin' Spot, with that, some dimensionals. This is very vanilla twine, and you get a stamping block too. And I believe this kit itself is $41. I will just check on that while we're putting together this little project. So what I thought I should have done when I put together the actual kit, or like the box, I feel like what I had to do was take off all of the adhesive, and I should have done this one long piece first, and then I should have went in and done each side. But you know, like, you live and learn. And again, I said I was checking the price. It's $44 Canadian. So what I should have done here is not have any, remove the adhesive until I was ready for it. And you can see I had some ointment on my fingers, and I smeared it on the box. So that's where that little ointment stain is from. Now here's the middle part of that kit. So you put this small divider in, and everything slips together, and you can see it's numbered. That number 3 corresponds with the number on the inside of the box, and this is number 4, and that coincides with the number 4 thing in the box, and then 1 and 2 is on either side. So it was kind of, I did this all kind of together and just stretched the box out just a little bit to get that middle divider in. It's pretty darn sturdy, and the adhesive it's very strong. So I went ahead and made sure everything lined up, and I did go ahead and add my bone folder to the bottom portion, and any little bits and pieces that were sort of like lifting up, I went in with my bone folder to press the adhesive down. But I will say this, it is very sturdy, it is very thick, and if you need a little desk organizer, I mean, this is super cute. I wouldn't be able to come up with something of this quality. Like, most of my builds are very, I don't know, flimsy compared to this. So this is a nice thick box. I will show you what it looks like. All on the bottom, nice. Nice construction. Can't say anything bad about it. Okay, so we're gonna do the 4 designs, or actually I think there's 5 designs today, and I'll try to move through them quickly, but I'm doing both at the same time. So this is the, I guess it's more of a sea, like seashell kind of a look. I went with wishing you the best for this card. As you can see, I've already pre-stuck some of the dimensionals on the components, so that you know, you don't have to watch me all do that. This, I think it took me a full hour to put all of these together, including the box and including filming and the whole deal. But I have compressed this down into just under 18 minutes or so. So I thought I was doing pretty well. All right, so dimensionals go on the back of that piece, and then you're gonna see me progress on some of these. I guess they're like messy nests or whatever. Like I gotta say, the twine I struggled with. This, it's not as, like when you have messy nests with thread and stuff like that, it's not so flippy floppy. And the instructions kind of give you this lapsy daisy kind of a bow thing, and I don't really like it. So I'm trying my best to maybe do like a messy nest like I used to back in 2014, but not, it's not necessarily my vibe anymore. And you will see me throughout this video. I mean, I struggle a lot with them. I don't know what it is, but anyway, by the end, I'm just tying bows. So I put the messy nest down, and I put a little bit of my dry adhesive on there first. The kit does come with like these little glue dots, the flat 3M glue dot things. So I suppose you could put that down and then adhere your string to them. Dimensionals for the seashells for sure. And then of course they give you these little golden embellishments and little blue embellishments too. So whatever corresponds to whatever project that you are working on. So I do like this, the whole die cut, laser cut card. It looks really nice. And this kit does come with envelopes. So nice Lost Lagoon colored envelope. I'm going to cover up the embellishments so that they don't snag as I put them in my my little box here, my little card organizer. I'm pretty excited about that card organizer, I can tell you what. All right, so here's the rainbow. And I am using just my larger Secret C pad because the small one is why open a small one when I have a big one already opened, right? So this one says hello sunshine. And the one thing that I wish I would have done earlier, I did put all the dimensionals and stuff, but this card I saw when I was editing, for whatever reason it went on and it stuck down before I was ready for it. And it's a little crooked. So you're going to see that. And I did try to lift it back up, but like those dimensional adhesives, they're very strong. So if there's any little bit of advice that I could give you is maybe just take the release paper off one or the top two until you get the placement just right. And then, remove the release paper from the dimensionals so that everything is nice and straight. So here's that little messy nest that it's like a bow kind of thing. I don't know. I just don't like it. I'm sorry. It's not my thing. And I'm just being honest, right? If there's one thing that you can count on me, it's honesty. And I will tell you when I don't like something. And I should have just made a little bow because I did not like, and I do try to do these kits by the book so that you can actually see them. And if you want to change them, that's your prerogative. But I do try to stick with what they have suggested so that you can see how easy it is to put together. And maybe that's the whole idea of these, like, they're not even big bows. There's just a couple of loops. But I don't know. It's not my thing. I'm just being honest. It's honestly just my truth, right? Everybody's different. So that was the second card. Here we are with the third card, and it says happy birthday. It has some banners, and it has a circle die cut. And I did like the last one too. I just didn't like that loop. So I'm going to try not to bore you with the loops. So the card bases are nice and sturdy. And I suppose if you wanted to make one like the way the directions say, or you could do it without this little die cut. But I thought it was cute. I don't normally do die cuts like this. So out comes the twine, and like you can see, I'm putting Seal Plus on that, and then I've just given up because I fussed with it just so much to make it try to look like, and I'm forcing it. It's like I'm trying to make fetch happen. It's not happening for me. Okay, moving on. So that's a little banner, and it looks really cute. And I'm putting the embellishments on, and we shall bring out the envelopes as well, and we'll put them in my little, I don't know, my little project, my little desk organizer. And I don't know, like this kit to me really called to me. There is another kit out there for Christmas. It's called the Road to Christmas kit. It is that red truck that has, a Christmas tree in it. We had a stamp set similar to that last Christmas. And that kit is only $20. So how lovely. So it was funny. I was removing the negative pieces from the circles here, and I thought we actually had to keep the circles, and I tossed away the actual card fronts. Whoops! So don't do what I did. Don't throw it away. I mean, I caught the mistake very quickly when I looked at the examples, but this one is, I don't know, the cutest one. I think, I don't know, that and the rainbow one. And see how, like, normally you don't use this negative piece when you get a kit. You use all the things you punch out of it. So I guess I wasn't paying attention to the instructions. It's the paper pumpkin coming out in me, I tell ya. So we put that on dimensionals, and the sentiment, which says, thanks so much. Again, and I just love that Secret C. If you guys don't have Secret C, which is the new ink, in color ink, it'll be around for another year and a half or so. And I gotta say, you guys, it's like my favorite. It's like the new black. That's what I've been saying. It's the new black. It's not as black, but it is kind of a dark gray and lovely. I loved it. So now I've just given up and I'm doing bows, and I like the bows much better. And you can put it down in the comments if you like those silly loop kind of non-bows, or if you actually like regular bows like this. So you see those little mini glue dots, they're kind of flat. I peeled them up, I kind of bunched them up, and now I'm adhering my little bows. I trimmed the edges, and now I'm embellishing my cards, darlings. Yes, I am. And I feel so much better about it. Okay. Goodness me. Yeah. So I like the bows better. So anybody who says that they like the bows better, you're my peoples. So putting those embellishments on, and then I'll get the envelopes and I'll cover up. I always like to put it in there like halfway, so it sort of gives it a little bit of protection from the other cards. I suppose you can put cards on one side and envelopes on the other, but the Virgo in me is telling me no, don't do that. So I'm doing the Thinking of You stamp for this card. And as you can see, there is dimensional adhesive on everything. And you have that crumb cake card base as well. So, and I did this, from the directions. However, I flubbed up on one. I think that the I think it's supposed to go the other way, actually, or like sideways, and I put it up and down, which is not what you're supposed to do. So anyway, I don't know why I do things backwards, and then I realize when I'm editing, oh, that was wrong. So you're supposed to have this this card horizontal and not portrait like I have it here. Anyway, the flower goes on. I guess it works either way. You can do whatever you want to do, right? The flower goes on there. And then this was the other flower. So, they both work. I put Thinking of You in the middle. And I tucked the sentiment kind of underneath one of the leaves. I thought that was a fun little thing to do. And I added a bow too. I said, heck with this loopy loop that they do in all the examples. I'm just going to do a simple little bow, and I liked it. Yes, I did. Oh boy. Anyway, and I cut that out of the video because honestly, watching me tie bows and stuff is not fun. So there you are. So what else do I need to tell you guys? Oh, I wanted to show you all the items that you had left over. I end up moving this bow down lower. I kind of liked it lower. So anyway, yeah, I will show you all the things that I'm going to put into my desk organizer. And then I will show you what we actually got left over so that you can use them on other projects as well. Because I'm always curious to know, like, what's left over after the kit? Is it all used up? Or is it, am I getting a good deal? Can I use it on other stuff? So here are my 2 envelopes again, and just tucking them in, and I'm going to put them in my organizer along with a few other items. So let's see. We have 6 on one side, 4 on the other. And then I put a pencil, and I put the extra dimensionals, and I put the stamp set in there. And I was like, oh, well, I can put my Seal Plus in there. I could put my scissors with their guard on in there. I could put my Take Your Pick tool in there. I can even put my linen thread in there on the pencil. And then, I even put a ink pad in there. So how about that? So these are the things that are left over. You got one label from each card. You got those glue dots. You got the embellishments. You got those negative circles. You have an ink pad. You have the stamp set plus the secret C. So here's the stamp set and the pictures again. Thank you so much for spending time with me today, for all the comments you leave, for the thumbs up and all the YouTube-y things. If you haven't subscribed yet, please consider it. Really helps my small channel grow. Thanks again for watching, and bye for now.